then the final blow to the common man didn't really happen until the Gold Reserve Act of 1934. The Gold Reserve Act, an act to protect the reserves of the United States. And in that act, Roosevelt did two things that were unforgivable. One, he changed the price of gold. This was unheard of. Gold didn't change price. In fact, the entire gold price in the US has only changed its value in its entire history since the time of George Washington to this very day by about $22. That's it. It's crazy, isn't it? It started at about $19 under George Washington in the first Coinage Act, and it sits at $42.22 right now on the US books. That's a pretty stable asset, wouldn't you say? Yeah. But Roosevelt did something unheard of. He gave himself the power in the Gold Reserve Act in 1934. Now that no one had it, now that everybody had brought their gold back and been given $20 for their gold, he changed it to $35 an ounce. Now they owned it all. You don't have it. Now we've got it. And what that did is the final few dollars that you had in your bank account were debased by around about 59%. So if you weren't wiped out before, you are now wiped out. But he hadn't finished. There is more. He then banned gold. The trading of gold was banned in the United States for 40 years, from the January of 1934 to the 1st of January 1975. Did you know that? The common man could not trade gold, which is why your Bretton Woods system is not a real gold standard. How on earth could you say you were on a gold standard if the only gold that could be traded was at the wholesale level, not at the retail level? Yeah. So, they still hadn't finished with them yet. So now he changed the price of gold to $35 an ounce, debased his currency by 59%, banned the trading of all gold at the common man level, at the retail level, and the final blow was the confiscation of silver under the Silver Purchase Act of 1934 in the August. Not coinage though. Coinage stayed in circulation until 1968 in the US. So in 1934, silver was now confiscated. So the common man, in a very short space of time under Franklin D. Roosevelt, had lost his value in his currency, his commercial banks. Trade was pretty much non-existent. US was in a negative velocity curve, depression, banned from trading gold, charged with terrorism if it tried to, lost his silver.